What it do, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am very excited to bring you guys an update on my project pan. I feel like with my crazy and busy life, I kind of forgot to update you guys on my project pans because I was just remembering to get things up, and then I looked up and it was months since I updated you guys on 2 out of my 3 project pans. So what I'm going to do is just finish out the year strong with this project pan update because I've done really well with keeping this project pan updated for you all. And then next year, January at the beginning, I will do my finale on all of my projects so you can at least know where they ended. And then in January or late December, I'm not really sure which one, I will decide what I'm going to be doing next year, whether I'm going to be project panning, eyeshadow palettes, products in general, how I'm going to do it, etc. And I will kind of always definitely make a video for you all to keep you guys updated. But if you're interested in seeing my very last update before my finale for my general project pan, let's get to it. Santa Claus is the black man. Santa Claus is the black man and he's handsome like my daddy too. Santa Claus is the black man. Santa Claus is the black man and I found out that's why I'm telling you. Alrighty, so in the event that you are not up to date with the plethora of project pans that I'm currently doing on my channel, in this particular one, I am panning pretty much a full face of makeup, excluding eyeshadow palettes. So that makes it very interesting, challenging, and also I feel like a way for me to be successful in my makeup use. I tend to prefer, honestly, to focus on one product with my basic base, just have it in a top drawer or easy accessible, so that if I want to put makeup on before I go to school, before I go to work, before I have a busy day with family, whatever it is, it's just easy and accessible. And otherwise, I have plenty of other makeup that I can pull from. But on those really busy days when I need to put on a face in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is, I really want to have the makeup already set aside and just ready to go. I also really like these projects because I get to see the usage over the year. I get to see how many products I finish in the year. And if I don't finish the products, I get to see literally how many times it takes me to use these products. And it makes me really think, like, do I need more than one blush in my collection? I think not. But anyways, I've rambled on enough. Really quickly, before we really dive into the update, I wanted to talk about this makeup look. I did not record it. I kind of just wanted to chill. It's been a very long day for me, which you will see eventually in my vlog whenever I conclude it and get it up to for you guys. But it's been a long day. I just kind of wanted to play with some makeup, and I decided to pull 2 palettes that are in my test more bin so that I can get those ready to go, because I really would like to do at least one more palette wrap up before I do my conclusion of my palettes for the year, because I haven't gone through all of the palettes that are currently like waiting to be reviewed. And so that's why you may not see too many new palettes being featured on my channel in December, even though I do have quite a few waiting in the wind. Okay, let me stop rambling. The 2 palettes that I have on my eyes are from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. This is the first palette that I've tried from the brand, and it is their All Done Up palette. It's a really pretty palette. I used a couple of shades. I used Unexpected, Smokin', and Starlit for my eye look from this palette, and then I only used one shade from this one, but I was kind of definitive on my opinion, so I didn't really need too many more shades to test out. And I just used Bed and Breakfast to deepen out that outer V, to bring out some of the green in that more mustardy type shade that I put in my crease. So those are the 2 palettes I tested out today. Everything else on my face I will have down below for you all. So in the event that you're interested in a particular product, it is down below. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive on in. As per usual, what I'm going to do is talk about these products in order of my application. So bear with me. And honestly, I probably won't have any close-ups. I probably won't have any like measuring, because that type of stuff, you have to have time, okay? And I'm recording this the night before, a couple of hours before I want this to be uploaded. So, this is Vlogmas, guys.
Vlogmas. First thing that I always like to put on my face is primer, of course, and this is from Milk Makeup. It is their Hydro Grip Primer. I am very much enjoying this primer. I have previously gone through a miniature size, and then I decided it was the primer for me, and I really wanted to get a full size. Very much enjoying this. The only kind of reason why you're not going to see a new dash on my tape kind of measuring stick is because I keep getting an air bubble. I don't know what it is about it, but I'm definitely using the product consistently. You guys will constantly be seeing this in my description box if I ever linked my primer. I pretty much don't list my primer down below ever because I literally only use this unless I'm doing a full face, then I will list it, but otherwise it's literally this. So yeah. Next is my foundation, and it hasn't settled because I actually put it in a box to kind of make sure I talk about everything today, and so it's a little discombobulated, but I have done good. So I am down to this bottom tally, and if you know anything about this particular foundation with Fenty, at the very bottom it actually has less product because there is a circular base to it. So I can see me easily finishing this before the end of Vlogmas, which was my prediction if you guys watched my base collection slash very minimal declutter video that went up yesterday, because I'm enjoying this primer or this product. It's a really good product. This is actually my second bottle of this particular foundation, and this is the one that is actually my perfect shade. I picked it up after I finished the first bottle, even though it was too dark, because I really enjoyed the finish and I really enjoyed the look on camera and just in everyday life. Although I am getting use out of this particular product, I don't love the finish anymore. It's quite a bit matter than I appreciate right now. I do particularly prefer something that has more of a satin kind of base or finish to it, if you will. So I won't be repurchasing this, at least not right now, but I am very much happy to have been using this product to finish it up. And I do believe I picked this up in 2019, which is really good. I mean, it's not good in the grand scheme of things because you should be finishing your liquid products within 12 months. But for me, historically, when it comes to picking up products, specifically foundations, and kind of letting them fester, I've been doing really good these last couple of years of really getting products in and getting products out. And so I look forward to potentially focusing in on another foundation in the next month or so. And I'm excited to figure out which one it is. I have absolutely no idea, like I said before, if I'm going to be panning or what I'm going to be doing next year. And I'm just excited to ride along and see what happens. Next, let's talk about my concealer. This is definitely not a concealer that I expected to actually finish this year, but nonetheless, I did want to kind of target this because I do like to have at least something in every category if I can find the time. So this one is the LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. I have this in the shade DN3, and I didn't say for the foundation for Fenty, it is 440. All of that information will be down below though, just in case you need to know. So anyways, I really like this concealer. I do find that it is a very good coverage comparison to my Fenty foundation, and that was something that I was having a little bit of difficulty with my previous concealer that I was panning. I felt like that concealer did not give as much coverage as I needed for this particular foundation, but I definitely found that coverage in this concealer. I will probably put this away probably for the next little bit of next year, just because I do like this concealer, but I don't necessarily want to finish it. I do want to enjoy it, definitely, but I'm not particularly like yearning to get rid of it so quickly. And I did literally just pick this up this year, so I don't mind giving it a little break and then trying to pick up another concealer to get some use out of that. Then let's go into powder. So for my powder, I have been using my Too Faced Peach Perfect Loose Setting Powder, and this one happens to be in the shade Translucent. So if I can remember, I started at the very beginning of joining this project with it being all the way up in the lettering that says mattifying loose powder. Now I have it all the way down to this lowest kind of long line. I did actually just do a dash before I got on camera, and I'm very, very excited. Now with loose powders, once again, once you get kind of towards the bottom of it, you start to actually have less product in the grand scheme of things compared to like these wider, thicker parts. So I really do envision that this is going to be done within these last couple of days in December, if not very early on in 2023, which is very exciting. That would make this my second or third loose powder that I have finished in my makeup journey, and I'm very excited for that. I'm excited to be getting my full money's worth, and this is definitely a good product. It is sad that Too Faced no longer makes this, but it's understandable. You know, they got to go out with the new, go out with the old, bring in the new to kind of keep their consumer base interested and intrigued in purchasing, if we're being honest. But anyways, long rant aside, I am very much enjoying this product. I can't wait to finish it. And yeah, that's that. So I did kind of jump per usual. Let's go into cream bronzer. So last month I hit my goal on my Fenty Beauty cream bronzer, and so I put in this cream bronzer. I don't remember if it was officially or unofficially, but I did put this cream bronzer in, and I do remember saying like I wanted to see how close I could get to like actually hitting pan within such a short amount of time. This is the ABH cream bronzer. I have it in the shade Hazelnut. This is currently my favorite cream bronzer. Not only do I enjoy the actual formula, but I love and adore the shade. The shade is perfect for me because of specifically the undertone. I find that this has like a yellowy-ish undertone, and I'm finding that that is actually something that I do enjoy in cream bronzers specifically. I haven't really navigated if I really like that in powder bronzers. I think in powder bronzers I still do enjoy a warmer, redder based bronzer, but definitely in creams I can say easily without a doubt I am really enjoying a more yellow based bronzer. And so this has definitely been a love since the moment I tried it pretty much. As you can see, I have a nice deep dent, and I am excited to hit pan. I don't know if I'm going to continue to use this product once again in next year, but I am just really enjoying the use of this product and all of these products in the project. That's why they're still in there. And so yeah, there's that. So let's go into powder bronzer. Now in powder bronzer, I'm actually using two different powders, so I'll talk about them both separately but kind of in the same grouping, if you will. So the first product that I'm actually using is from Sephora. This is their Microsmooth powder in deep. Now originally I had this in my project, right? I think it was in this project originally, and I didn't really have a use for it. When I used it as a face setting powder, I felt like it was too dark for my skin tone, specifically when you're looking at the shade match of the current foundation that I'm using. But I also felt like I didn't really like the coverage level when I was attempting to use it as a powder foundation. Also, I just don't think me and powder foundations like click. I think like I haven't gotten my head around that concept yet, which is another reason why it didn't work. But I have found that mixing this with my true bronzer that I have in this makes that bronzer less red, which long term throughout my day, once my oils start to seep into that product, it makes it look a little bit more realistic throughout the day. So anyways, I have definitely gotten a significant amount of use. This used to be extremely domed, in case you did not know. And so I'm actually very excited to see where this goes. I have not, in this project, I definitely said that I wanted to see pan. I honestly wanted this to be gone from my collection, but it took me until like August, maybe even September, to really find a purpose for this in my collection. And so ultimately I'm happy with the usage and the understanding of this product and how it can be applied in my makeup routine. So even if, and I doubt I'm gonna actually hit pan before I conclude this project, I'm still very, very much happy with this particular product, being in this project, and just in general having this product in my collection. So the actual bronzer that I use is from ColourPop. This line, to my knowledge, is discontinued. I know specifically this actual shade is no longer in their lineup, and this is their bronzer in bits and pieces. So this was my favorite bronzer, if you asked me, maybe like 2-3 years ago. I had already completely panned one pan of this, and then I picked up a second one once I hit pan and I saw that there was some end in sight with the product. Now today I don't actually use nearly as much product from this particular compact, so that's why I haven't seen the actual pan, but I am starting to see the ring applied from the underneath pan. And since I've already panned this actual product, I already know what the ring looks like. I definitely still have a ways to go before I hit the pan, but still, nonetheless, I am still enjoying this product, and I do think that this is a great formula. So in the event that you can find this actual range, whether it is on ColourPop or otherwise, and you can find a shade that you think is going to work for you, I would recommend it. And that is very rare coming from me because I really don't recommend ColourPop very often, but I do just genuinely think that this is a very great formula for somebody who is getting into makeup and doesn't want to spend a lot of money, or even for somebody who just don't got it. Okay, you just don't got it. In the event that I didn't say, this is in the shade Bits and Pieces. So for powder blush, I have been in a battle of the wills with this particular blush all year. Literally since January, this particular blush has been in this project, and this blush is from Nars, and this is Liberte. So I'm very, very happy that I chose this particular blush. I picked this blush because it felt very neutral when I applied it. Now it does give a slight warmer kind of tone, but it's still in like the neutral realm, right? It's not a bright red, it's not a bright pink or anything like that. It's a pretty much neutral blush. And so that's why I picked it. I really wanted a blush that I felt, regardless of the season, regardless of what I was wearing, otherwise I would still get some use out of it. And that is why I've gotten so much use out of this particular product. I still continue to feel like I am inches away from actually seeing pan, but since I've never panned a Nars blush before, I don't really know how deep this pan really gets. Once again, I still see the depth and like the little curve of my usage, but who knows if I'm gonna hit pan before my finale update. If I don't though, I'm still very much happy that I took the time to really dedicate myself to a blush. Granted, did I bring in more blushes? Yes. Did I have to like put this aside to test those out? Of course. But I still really did focus in pretty much exclusively on this blush all year, and I think that is an accomplishment that I never thought I would be able to say, and I'm very happy to say that I did, and I'm very happy once again to have that product in my collection. Okay, so we're getting into the weeds of things. Let's go into brow product. So I almost always forget to talk about this. This is my brow glue from NYX, and pretty much I put this in the project just to have a brow glue in the project. I was going to organically use this product because originally this was my favorite kind of brow pomade glue type situation. Today it has definitely been dethroned, like completely dethroned, but I still do enjoy it, and I still do plan to finish this particular product up before I reach for the brow glue that I am actually lusting after. Oh, actually I have a brow glue that I need to work with in between that. But anyways, I have one that I'm really, really enjoying. And I think regardless though, I've gotten a significant amount of use. I'm pretty much a little above halfway on this product, and I think that's really good progress, especially because this has been something that I picked up, I want to say late last year, early this year. So I haven't been using it but maybe a year, and I don't particularly know, the shelf life is 6 months. I don't know who they think can get through this in 6 months, but I'm very, very happy to have this product. I can't wait to finish it and then move on. The other two brow products that I have in my collection are two brow pencils. Now, I did just recently talk about these once again in my product collection and fake little declutter video. So let's get into them. The first one is from NYX, and this is in the shade Dark Ash Brown. So this is definitely a brow pencil that pretty much is always going to be in my collection, whether it is the one that I'm actually using or if it's on just on standby. This is a very easy, effortless brow pencil in my opinion. This is pretty much officially a dupe for the ABH Brow Wiz. So in the event that you want a cheaper alternative, or you know, whatever have you, this is definitely an alternative. To me, the ABH Brow Wiz is a little bit less waxy and a little bit more powdery in the formulation, but otherwise the color and the like application are pretty much dead on. Then the other brow product that I have in this particular project is from Rowan. This is in the shade Dark, and I find that this has too much wax in it. So much that the wax kind of has like a layer of, or a coating over the actual color. And so you don't get the true dark or deep shade that they may be wanting to expect. You instead get like a over or coated over dark-ish color that really just does not work for my brows. That's why I've literally only been using it in like this fifth, if that, of my brow hair. And so that's why it's going to take me so long to get through this brow pencil. I literally tried to use it in the manner where like this was like the base brow pencil, and then I put the NYX on top. It does not work any other way. So I've been debating honestly if this is something that I truly need to keep in my collection, because like I really want to enjoy putting on my makeup, enjoy wearing makeup. And even though right now it's not putting a damper over like when I can find the time to apply makeup and when I choose to apply makeup, it may in the future. And if or when that does happen, this will just be chucked. I don't want to, not say jeopardize, but I just don't need that type of energy. Okay. I don't need that energy. And so in any way that jeopardizes the joy, the comfort, whatever you want to call it, that I have here in this space, in these moments, it's gone. It's gone. Okay, so last kind of category, and then we have one more product after this category, is lips. So lips, I feel like I'm doing good, but I don't see all that much progress. So when it comes to my when it comes to my Aaliyah and my MAC and Aaliyah lip liner in Nevermore, I genuinely thought I was already going to be done with this lip liner. Historically, regardless of the brand, although I do want to say MAC lip liners typically take me longer to get through, it doesn't take me but maybe 6 or so months to get through a lip liner. I can't say offhand how long this has been in this project, but I feel like I should have had more progress. That said, this lip liner was pretty much untouched when I put it into the project, because this was like one of those products that I put on a pedestal to never touch. Why? The world may never know. Yes, I enjoyed Aaliyah's music, but like I was not a super fan, so it did not make sense why I put this on a pedestal. But I felt like I saw other people do that, and so I felt like I had to do it. So I'm learning. Be you, okay? Do you. And I'm working on this lip liner. Not every day do I apply it. Like I did not apply it today, but when I do pretty much use it like any normal lip liner. I can see me using this in and out next year, although because it has more of a purple tone, I don't know if I don't put it in specifically a project pan, how much use I'm going to get out of it ultimately, because I do definitely prefer an actual brown lip liner. But once again, another topic for another day. So the two lip colors that I have in this project, the first one is Marc Jacobs Editrix. I have just the nubbins of product left when it comes to this particular product. This is the predominant shade that you see on my lips. I did top it off with a lip balm that I showcased. Is this video up? I can't distinctly, it's Vlogmas, so I don't remember if this video is up, to be honest. It is the video that I did a tutorial with the My Dream palette. I don't know, but this lip liner or this lip balm that I got from Too Faced is in Cocoa Kiss. So yeah, that's the combination that I have on my lips today. I just kind of blotted the Marc Jacobs out before I put that product on. I really do like this product, but I also just realized once again that this depth of brown is not for me. So I'm pretty confident that once this project is over, this is going to be chucked. But once again, like I've said many a times, I'm okay with the amount of progress I got. I got tremendous use out of this product. I bought it from TJ Maxx years ago. I think I'm okay to get rid of it. So there's that. I'm still going to keep using my product until the official finale, but in that finale I'm pretty confident I'm gonna say it's time for it to go. Another product that I had for lips in this project is from Lime Crime. So I got this in the shade Milk Tea, and I am extremely excited about the usage that I have for this product. Let me see, I just scraped the edges so that I could just see. Let me see if I can get my camera to focus. Do you guys see the scraped edges? I think you see it right there. So there is significant use out of this product. When it comes to liquid lipsticks, you're never really gonna know you're done with the product until you're done with the product, if that makes sense. But what I will say is I have gotten significant use out of this year, and I'm so excited to see this specifically because at the beginning of this project, I was not getting any use out of it, and I was so ready to take this out the project. And this year, I feel like I was able to kind of push away from seeing that immediate gratification and really just knuckle down, bare knuckle, and say, you know, it may not get the most progress today, but slowly but surely you will see some results. And I feel like I am seeing results in me just sitting here playing with the doe foot in the actual packaging. I honestly did not expect to get anywhere near this amount of use this year at all. So very, very grateful, very, very happy about this. I didn't say the formula. This is a Lime Crime plushie, and this is the only one that I have from this formula. I actually think it's a very good formula. Very, very like comfortable liquid lipstick, and you can kind of blot it out to make it look like the blur lip trend thing situation. I really do like this product, and yeah, I'll probably keep it and see if I can actually legit pan it, if that is a mode of ideology that I wish to take next year. Don't really know, but yeah, very, very happy to see that. And like, you guys saw the genuine first kind of impressions, or first like reaction, if you will, because I really did not know that I had gotten that much use out of this product this year. And so the last product that I'm going to be talking about today is actually my setting spray. Now, I feel like, weirdly enough, my usage is slowing down. Who knows? It may speed up in these last couple of days. Like I keep saying, I do tend to put on a lot more makeup during the month of December because of Vlogmas. So who knows? Who genuinely knows? But I didn't have much of a difference between November and my 10th update and my 11th update. Not much usage. Then again, I don't know if it's been a full month since I uploaded and recorded my last update, but you know, those are some things for other people to worry about, not I. So either way, I am enjoying this setting spray. It's not a love. I don't believe this is a full size, which is I'm thankful of, because if this was a full size, this is extremely, extremely small in my opinion. This is a 1.69 fluid ounce bottle, but this just seems very small for a setting spray. Regardless though, I'm getting my use out of it. If my memory serves me correctly, I picked these two up last holiday, like somewhere around Black Friday / my birthday, for a set, and so they're both still in my collection a year later, but I'm actively working on using them. So in my book, that is all good. So no, I did not hit any immediate goals this update, and no, I will not be filtering in any new products for this last month of use, but I am still very much excited for where I have brought these products, and for all of the products prior to these products that I was able to complete this year. I will go ahead and put on the screen right now the current total of products that I've finished in this particular project. Like I said, I've had numerous projects going on throughout the year, so keep that into perspective. If I remember correctly, I'm somewhere around 28 or so, and with hope and a prayer I may be able to reach 30, which I think would be outstanding. I honestly didn't even think that I would reach the total that I have right now. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this update. I feel like I was very thorough, very like explanatory with a lot of these products, talking about the usage, talking about how long it's been there, my goals, all of that. So hopefully I answered any questions that you may have. I would love to hear about your projects. I feel like every time I do one of these updates, you guys tell me either you would never do a project because that's just not for you, or how well or bad or indifferent you are with your own projects. I would love to hear about them all down below. So do not hesitate. Go ahead and sound off down in the comments. And with that said, I will see you guys in my next video, which will be tomorrow, for my update for my must have, must gag. I'm very, very excited to film that video. I feel like every week that is a very interesting video to talk about new makeup, even if we're not buying, just to talk about it, see if there's something that you're intrigued by, but you can dupe out in your own collection. Those are some goals. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow with that new makeup releases video. Bye guys.